While the term integral ecology might be an unfamiliar one, it's nonetheless plays an essential role in the Catholic Church thinking and approach to.
Sandali, Aliyah. It's not Catholic. Catholic. O, English 101 tayo sa Catholic. Yung CA, nandun sa, yun yung location ng Mark. Kaya Catholic kasi Katoliko, di ba? Pero pag English, Catholic. Oh, say it again.
Catholic.
Say it again.
Catholic.
Very
Catholic
good. Very good.
thinking and approach to tackling the ecological crisis debate. So, when we say integral ecology, it is understood as the connection of human and the environment. It is a holistic understanding of global challenges in relation to human activities, behaviors, and relationships. Integral ecology calls us to understand our place as part of God's creation and responsibility for this planet, which is our common home. It unites the human and physical environment, both respecting human family and renewing the relationship of nature. So, next part is the moral concerns. Tambo. So, these are the moral concerns. The first one is abuse to natural resources. It refers to the excessive use, destructive use, or achieving imbalance between resources either individually or in combination. So, sa abuse to our environment po is we have a duty to protect our environment. And as time goes by, people have been using our natural resources for them to have money or to gain money po. For example, is deforestation or deforestation. People cut trees in the forest for them to sell it and for them also to gain money. And as people have more necessities po, they need to cut more trees to sustain their needs. And in the end, we are abusing what God has created for us po. Next slide, please. And man-made resources, products, and chemicals. If something is man-made, it means that it doesn't occur naturally in in the world around us. So, man-made resources, products, and chemicals will have majorly contributed to the damage to our environment. It causes air pollution, toxic waste, water contamination, and etc. po. In fact, they are actually responsible to the two-thirds of greenhouse emissions. Next slide, please. So next is technological advancements. Scientific or technological advancements are the generation or discovery of knowledge that advances the understanding or science of technology. So, these technologies have damaged our world in two main ways. First is pollution, and the other one is depletion of natural resources. So, for example po is yung transportation. These transportation methods emit enormous amounts of pollutants po, which increases air pollution and yung risk po ng health ng isang tao. And trees also have been cut down and replaced by structures such as buildings, factories, and highways po, and etc. And syempre, nag-cause po ito ng negative impact on our ecosystem by causing global warming and climate change po. And to conclude po, our planet's natural environment is progressively disappearing as technology advances. So,
natin what it means to be human. That part being human is also taking care of creation. Okay? So, bakit ang simbahan may pakialam sa ugnayan natin sa kalikasan? Kasi bahagi ito sa plano ng Diyos. Hindi naman sa mas importante ang kalikasan kaysa sa tao. Pero, ang kalikasan ay bahagi ng plano ng Diyos. Ang kalikasan ay bahagi ng buhay ng tao. Na kapag ito ay nasira, kapag ito ay nawala, pati tayo mga tao mawawala. Kaya ang katungkulan natin bilang mga Kristiyano, bilang mga mananampalataya, ay ang pangalagaan ang kalikasan dahil ito rin ay isang anyo ng pag-aalaga sa sarili at anyo rin ng makatotohanan at mapagkandiling pagsamba sa ating Panginoon. Okay? So, very good reporting group. I forgot your group number. Group 1, tama?
Group 4, sir.
Group 4. Okay, group 4. Thank you. Sige, let's proceed na sa group 7, tama? Group 7 is the group for...
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let me close your camera now. So, group 7, open cam. Start your reporting now. Sige, mag-mute na ako at bahala na kayo. Pero, from time to time, I might intervene, lalo na kung may, siyempre, environment ito, no? Pag may marinig ako o may mabasa ako, I will just interject, no? So, just be ready with that. Sige, start na kayo. Open camera, group 7.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, classmates. We are the Group 7 of CFE, and our topic for today is pollution in mining industry. Now, what is pollution in mining industry is all about? Pollution in mining industry refers to the various types of negative environmental impacts caused by activities such as drilling, blasting.
Wala yung PowerPoint. Bakit?
Wait, sir.
Sige, while restoring the PowerPoint, you can just
Sir, waiting to mag-shutdown ko yung laptop.
Ay, nag-shutdown ng laptop. Ugaliin mag-shutdown ng laptop habang. Ay, it happened. Alright, sige. Sige. Sino may backup? Ikon mo na. Ako, sinaksak ko yung laptop ko agad nung kita kong loob.
Wait, sir, ayusin mo lang.
Okay, sige. by the way, yung quiz ninyo ha, yung quiz one ninyo, don't forget. Hanggang bukas yung deadline. No? Yung tignan ko, punti pa lang yung sumagot. While waiting. Tapos, yung one ninyo, isa pa lang yung nag-20. Tapos, ito ha, guys, we have 40 students, pero tama ba? We have 40 students, pero based sa ating statistics, only 33 to 36 students are entering. So that would mean other people are already dropped. Anyway, the slide. Okay. Okay na yung PowerPoint.
Yes, sir. Wait lang po.
Okay. Alrighty.
Sir, okay na po.
Okay, sige, continue.
So what is pollution in mining industry all about? Pollution in the mining industry refers to the various types of negative environmental impacts caused by activities such as drilling, blasting, excavation, processing, and waste disposal. Mining activities can release harmful substances into the air, water, soil, and including toxic chemicals such as arsenic, lead, mercury, and cyanide. These chemicals can be harmful to environment because they are actually poison to them, and they can destroy millions of plants, millions of animals, because if we look at it, lead, arsenic, and mercury and cyanide are poison or chemicals that can harm living beings also. So it is bad for the environment that can destroy habitats and animal lives if they ate one or drank one. These substances can contaminate local water sources, cause soil degradation, and air pollution, which can lead to respiratory problems for people and wildlife living near the site. In addition to chemical pollution, mining activities can also cause physical damage to habitats and, importantly, the ecosystem, leading the loss of biodiversity and habitats for wildlife, including the marine life also. Furthermore, the mining industry produces large amounts of waste such as tailings, which are often stored in dams or pits that can be prone to failure and pose a significant environmental risk. The pollution caused by the mining industry can have long-lasting and even irreversible impacts on the environment and local communities or in cities, highlighting the importance of responsible mining practices and sustainable mining operations. Now, what are the moral issues about pollution in mining industry? Let's hear Cyril for the Central of Moral Issues and moral issues about pollution in mining industry.
Sa mo di mo kataltal na. Teka. Kami lang, mo lang.
So,
Tuloy na.
What are the central moral issues about pollution in mining industry?
Nagusay ka una.
First is environmental destruction. The mining industry has a significant impact on the environment, including the destruction of habitats, the emission of greenhouse gases, and the contamination of water with chemicals such as heavy metals and other pollutants. Next is health hazards. The release of pollutants such as dust and toxic chemicals can lead to various health issues for workers and nearby residents. Workers in mining operations can face exposure to toxic substances for extended periods, leading to long-term health risks, including respiratory illnesses and cancers. Third is inequity. Mining industry operations can impact indigenous communities, often leading to displacement, loss of access to natural resources, and infringement of their land rights. Fourth is corporate responsibility. Mining companies have a moral obligation to take responsibility for their environmental impact and work to minimize their pollution footprint through practices that are sustainable, environmentally friendly, and socially responsible. And lastly, economic costs. Pollution in the mining industry can have a significant impact on the economy, including damage to local agriculture, fisheries, and tourism industries. It can also lead to costs related to cleaning up pollution, compensation for affected communities, and reduced investment opportunities in mining operations.
What are the moral opinions or positions on pollution in mining industry? In environmentalism, many environmentalists believe that mining contributes significantly to pollution and that it should be minimized or stopped entirely. They argue that the environmental impacts of mining, including air and water pollution, habitat destruction, and greenhouse gas emissions, are unacceptable and threaten the health of ecosystems and communities. In economic development, some argue that the benefits of mining, notably job creation and economic growth, outweigh the environmental costs.
Yung sumasaliti live stream, ano din?
They believe that mining companies should be allowed to operate in ways that maximize their financial returns, and that environmental regulations should balance environmental protection with economic development. Corporate social responsibility. Many people believe that mining companies have an ethical responsibility to minimize their environmental impacts and to ensure that the communities where they operate are not negatively affected by their activities. They argue that mining companies should take steps to reduce their pollution, such as investing in cleaner technologies, and should work with local communities to ensure that they benefit from mining operations. Public health. Some argue that pollution from mining operations can pose health risks to nearby communities. They believe that mining companies should be held accountable for any negative impacts associated with their activities, and that government regulations should be put in place to protect public health. Overall, the issue of pollution in the mining industry is a complex one, and different people hold different moral opinions and positions on it. However, most people would agree that reducing pollution from mining industry is important for the health of communities and ecosystems.
Personal take on the issue. In our opinion, mining could continue but with restrictions and limitations. Excessive mining could badly affect our environment and could also affect the health of several humans. It is understandable that mining is a form of living of others and that stopping it would mean that they will stop breathing. Although mining has negative impacts to our environment like soil pollution, destruction of habitats, loss of biodiversity, etc., mining also has positive impacts. Mining is necessary for many products of our daily life. It supplies many important resources. Mining is harmful in some ways, but we don't deny that it is also helpful and has contributions to our economy.
stand of the church in pollution in mining industry. Mining for the common good. Laudato Si. Concerned about the well-being of the planet and how important it is to enter into dialogue with all people about our common good. We need a dialogue that responds effectively to the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor. As both Paul and Sue, God intended the earth and everything in it for the use of all human beings and peoples. Created goods should flow fairly to all. It is an essential pillar of the church social teaching. Francis addressed mining at various points in discussing water. He wrote that in many places, pollution from mining, farming, and other industrial activities have threatened underground sources.
Later in the section on global inequality, he said, there exists a ecological depth between the global north and south, one in part related to imbalance in the use of natural resources, and the resulting impact on environmental and its inhabitants. For them, land is not commodity, but rather a gift from God and from their ancestors, who rest there in a sacred space which they need to interact if they are to maintain their identity and values when they remain on their land. They themselves care for it best, he said. He described minerals as a precious gift from God that humanity has used for thousands of years, and that there are fundamental to many aspects of human life and activity. He said then repeated and appealed for his environmental.
What happened? Okay. Okay ka lang?
Bisa rin sa amin yun. Ang pasel?
Ano nangyari?
Pwede man naman.
Kaya ko na lang po.
Lain naman namin. Yung tatapos ng pagkipay.
Sabay ka rin.
On care for our common home, that people collaboratively work toward countering the dramatic consequence of environmental degradation in the life of the poorest and the excluded.
For our final words, our planet is a gift from God. It has all the resources that can help us humans thrive and survive. But if we take advantage of our planet, then we will lose our home because there is no another planet just like Earth. So we should always give back to our planet and take care of it because that is what God wanted us to do. To take care of His creations. That is all, sir. Thank you.
Alright, so I was thinking pollution. Yung nangyari pala sa ito at yung ano, ang nangyari sa report, pollution in mining industry. Tapos yan, pollution in mining industry. Kasi di ba, when we speak of pollution, we speak of pollution in terms of air, water, earth, kasi fire sa langit at kara. Pero, yeah, earth, water, and air. Same with pollution. We find it in agriculture. Example, for the glimmer of coal steel is also an oil pollution. The air pollution naman, o land pollution, best example then is Smoky Mountain. Somewhere din parang United, Smoky Mountain. As in, for people. And then,
Nakatulog ka nga.